and welcome to part two of the Pope in America. And I'm just doing a follow up video, Pope and Black America. And so I'm just here to still talk about black Christians. Now, pro blacks like myself, I noticed that a lot of pro blacks and conscious blacks are not Christians individuals. I'm a Christian. I'm pro black and Christian. I do believe in God. Uh, I am a Baptist. I grew up in Catholic church. Grew up in both sides. So I went to Catholic school, and then I later became a Baptist. So I converted over later. So I've had religion almost all my life. Um, so I'm very very religious, and I've always felt that with the Bible that it was always inhumane for a bunch of people like us to suffer. It's not Christian. It's not in the bylaws for people to be slaves to other people and controlled. Just like this, the evil in the world had to stop with slavery, with evil tyrants like Hitler, or people like Stalin, or Napoleon Bonaparte. So you had evil dictators, but they all had something in common. The devil was through them, the serpent. Just like in America, when you had people that have black people as slaves, and black people were treated more by Jim Crow. A lot of pro-blacks always, we pro-blacks, not we pro-blacks always believe that we shouldn't believe in God or be Christians, and I think that's false. Because black people, we were always spiritual people anyway. We were spiritual before we were brought to these shores. We always believed in Christianity, and that's a fact. We had our own version of Christianity before getting these shores. I myself always believed that there is um, a higher power that decides everything. And black people, we were very conservative in Africa and as slaves, and even up to the 50s and today, where the black church, whether it's Protestants or Catholics, we've always abided by these rules. Like black people, we're against gay marriage, where we never supported gay marriage or the gay community because of our Christian Judeo beliefs. Um, we were against even abortion. Black people were against abortion also. Now, me personally, I believe in the woman's right to choose. Don't get it twisted. I believe in that. But I think that I'm like Obama. I think you could think of other alternatives for children before making that decision. Um, we are for helping out other people. That's Christian. See, the thing is, with black Christians, we believe in helping people. Providing money to the poor and helping out little kids, African American kids in this country who need food and need clothes. So I've always had those beliefs when it came to my people, even other people too, not just black people, but even other races of people who may be in need. And African American people, we've always been a very very nice group of people. We're not nice to each other. Don't get it. I don't want people to get this all twisted. We're not nice to each other, but we're always nice to other people outside of black people. So, but the black church have always been a staunch believer in showing people that it was not Christian to kill, brutalize, and torture people, but to help people out in need. And so that's why I'm trying to get to pro-blacks, is that it's not a white man's religion. It's not a white man's religion being pro-black. Being a Christian. That's not a white man's religion. It's universal. Being a Muslim or being a Christian. Now, I don't believe in Islam, but even if you want to be a Muslim, being spiritual is not a white decision. It's a universal decision. And I think that more of us should be Christian individuals because we could better guide our decisions based on our Judeo values. We could better have a message, and it's not a white message. It's a humanity message because it's wrong for a group of individuals to be denied their equal rights. It's wrong to be denied the right to vote. It's wrong to be denied the right to eat. It's denied the right to live the American way of life even. So and you're getting denied that. Even I know people hate him, but even Al, that's what Al Sharpton fights for. Technically, he fights for and Jesse Jackson, they fight for the right to have happiness in your life. You know, they fight for that. So it's just that black people, I think we get confused with our messages, or we're taught to hate, and we need to get back to unity and support of our own communities and taking charge of our communities without violence. But again, violence is not going to take us nowhere. Trashing racists is not going to go far. I remember black people saying that, you know, they were trashing the church members in Charleston, South Carolina, because they said they forgave the Dylan Roof, and I thought there was nothing wrong with forgiving Dylan Roof. I didn't trash the church. I was one of the people trashed me for defending the church, but I couldn't disrespect the black church and say that it was wrong to defend. I mean, to pray. Forgiveness doesn't mean that you're. Because I think people don't understand the word forgiveness. Forgiveness doesn't mean that, okay, we want Dylan Roof to be friends and have beers with him. Forgiveness is I forgive him instead of having the hate in your heart. When you're a Christian, you're supposed to forgive. It's not a sign of weakness, it's a sign of strength. And I think that black people fail to forget that because of our anger so much. And our spirituality has guided us through slavery, it guided us through Jim Crow, it guided us through even today, and with the stuff that we go through. So I hope that black people will stop it with all this hate, and we need to think of more positive stuff and different ideals to help the black community out in the United States and globally. So I just have to say that. Peace out.